Welcome to His Whole House, and we're excited today to bring to you two people that are sharing the unique journey that they have had thus far. So I want to welcome Brenda Cortez and her daughter, Briana Reese. Thank you both for being with us here at His Whole House. We're here today to talk about a tough topic, but we are so glad that God has been building a testimony of love in your hearts for yourselves and for others. So I'd like to start with asking Brenda, who I've known now for a couple of years. Brenda, you sought out some help way back, and after you found out that Briana was turning away from life and needed to have some therapy where you were really at wit's end. And you reached out to our work, our ministry, and I wanted to see what made you look for that help when we had Briana in such a dire situation. Could you share some with everyone?
Yes, mainly, I was very afraid. I was so afraid, one day I just surrendered, got on my knees and cried out to Christ. I didn't know what to do or how I could help my daughter. So I asked the church, sorry, if they could help and lift Brianna up in prayers. And they did. And a couple days later, one of the sisters from our church contacted me and they wanted to help Brianna with counseling with His Whole House. And well, God had different plans. So the counseling ended up to be for me. In the end, I had to get counseling before. So and I see it as, I couldn't help her. I couldn't help her. The roots of the problem started with me, and it's everything that was within internal was what I was pouring out to her, which was not good.
Wow. Wow. Well, that was an interesting find and certainly took a ton of courage. And I hear little Asher in the background.
Yes.
So we're glad he's here today too. That took a ton of courage, Brenda, because in your culture and in your age group, you've got a lot going on. That is actually unheard of. So amazing that you did that. So I want to hear from Brianna. Brianna, if you could share a little bit with us about how did you feel when you recognized that your mom was actually trying to contact you in a different way and she was seeking counseling. That must have been mind-blowing for you. So share with
Yeah.
us, won't you?
Well, at first I found it a little uncomfortable because I wasn't used to it. I was just like, but I opened up as well. She opened up to me, and we bonded. We keep continuing to bond, and I feel like it has helped her a lot, and it has helped our relationship because I feel more open up to talk to her. I feel more open to have longer conversations with her, get more deep, and it has really helped me personally, and I hope it has helped her personally as well.
Wow. And what would you say that she shared with you? I know nothing personal details, but was it her different way of acting, or was it her listening, or was it her just hanging out?
Her listening, her parenting, her spending time with me, like showing more affection.
That's a
That's
good word.
Skylar. But yeah, like she would leave little letters around my room telling me how much she loved me and how much she appreciated me, and that really helped me a lot.
Oh, wow. That's precious. So it was the blessing of her presence with you in this
Mhm.
time after you had been in the hospital.
Yeah.
That is so good. Well, what would you say, Brianna? We want you to have a voice here and know that this is a tough topic for you, but you're
Mhm.
going to talk to other parents, to parents, teachers, and
Mhm.
other teens about how to work through times when it seems so dark, what would you like to share to those that are wondering how to best help?
Mhm. I would just say to be really mindful and to be caring and to show effort, because a little can go a long way and has helped me personally to adults in my life who've done a little. It showed a lot and helped me a lot, and it really does go a long way.
Wow. Wow. But that's so good to know because as a parent, you wonder if it's enough. And sometimes that's actually it can be too much. So I'm glad, Brianna, that you can share that. And how about you, Brenda? Do you want to share anything other than what's been shared so far regarding those that are wanting to work with other teens or parents that are struggling in the same position you were? And you share anything further?
Yes, one that it's very important is to listen, and let them speak. And one of my biggest mistakes has been talking over her, which is a big thing. You know, it's just listening and uh, you know, asking for help, looking for resources, because there's a lot out there. You know, asking for help is really important, and you know that's one of the best things I could have done.
And it certainly is. And today we have Brianna here with us to prove that. And your family continues to flourish. I'm so glad you both could share with us today. Thank you for making this week where we believe in youth is all about we believe in our youth and what God is doing in them. So thank you, Brianna. Thank you, Brenda, for your time and for your sharing.